Peace, Chief, and Deers. It's Brownbird with another video. Before I begin, like and subscribe. Today's topic is going to be the idea of vanity and about accomplishments. How far can you go when you decide to say that you are so accomplished and you are so established as an artist or as a person, public figure, or someone who's working in corporate America or having your own business? Now, I think it's a great thing that people may honor the fact that they've come through great strides in their life, might have been through struggles, might have been through hard times and hardships, to finally being successful or to closer of their higher selves if they can get to that point. Yes, things should be celebrated, and certain things should be celebrated in moderation. What do I mean by that? This brother in the video, OT Genesis, better known for his song, I'm in Love with the Cocoa. Baking soda, I got baking soda. Made an appearance on 21 Jumper's show to, I guess, discuss just regular conversations. He's a one-hit wonder in my eyes. I haven't really seen him make music like that, but he's a superstar, quote unquote, which he's going to mention later in this stream. I find it very ironic that, especially when you're talking about the so-called African American community, their first thought is to always talk about their accomplishments, how much money they have, which sneakers is on their feet, what's the clothing brand that they wear that exclusively is from high elite European founders, right? And that it's been said over and over and over again that a lot of these European brands do not care for so-called black people. And OT Genesis is not a so-called African American. He would be described as a so-called Afro-Latino. He is from some type of country in either Central America or South America. I forgot which one. But in this stream, you'll see it. And I'm just going to make my commentary about vanity and about acceptance when it comes to accomplishments. So peep.
Don't tell me it's cloud.
What? Yo, go to hell, yo. Go to hell. Talking about some damn cloud. If I want a cloud, I could have got that years ago.
Damn, bro.
Huh?
So I'm
Never
not
mind, never mind, never mind.
I guess I'm just nobody. I guess I'm not nobody.
Never mind.
Say it in. Why? If you wanted cloud, you could have got about years ago by who?
Nah, I used to work for somebody very, you know.
Who? Like who?
Let me not say respected.
Who, Drake?
Someone known.
Who, Drake?
No.
Who?
Academics.
Oh. So what did you would have went to academics for cloud?
No, if I wanted that, yeah, I could have gotten it easily, but
Okay.
it's not what I was in it for.
I'm going to say something to that lady. I don't believe for a second she doesn't want some type of clout. I mean, she wants the idea to be a personality from a radio show. Don't give me the bullshit about how you don't want to need clout and this, that, and the third when you're a radio host under 21 Jumper, aka the Culture Vulture show. Like, I'm pretty sure if you look at this woman's Instagram, whoever she may be, she is using the idea that she is a radio host to be on his to be a radio host for why she has the followers that she has. Then off of that, maybe she can make her own podcast, she can make her own radio show, she could do whatever she likes. But this idea of clout, a lot of people don't like to say that they are chasing clout because clout is a negative connotation. But sometimes you do need to push with someone who's already established in order to make a name for yourself if you are inspiring to be a public figure. And especially in this nation, in this generation, that you have a lot of clout chasers who are indeed, i.e. socialites. So we can explore that topic even further, but go ahead.
Or baby boy.
Oh, okay. Ain't a baby boy.
Oh, yeah, you're a grown man. You're 33.
Sold too much. I sold too much.
I don't care about that.
I know you don't. You're not supposed to care about what I sold and what I've done. But let me tell you something. It's a superstar standing in front of y'all.
And I respect
I
you.
want to let you know that. Factual.
Okay, I respect it.
If he's a superstar, how many units has he sold? What album has he put out? And please educate me, brothers, if you know any of his albums that he came out with. I mean, to be an established superstar, you need more than one song to make a hit. Am I right? Am I wrong? The only song we know you for is I'm in Love with the Cocoa. Otherwise than that, you've made songs that probably didn't gain any much traction that Coco did. And you were famous back in 2015, 2016. Now in 2021, you're having this interview and you're talking about you're a superstar. But how are you? And you only known for that one song. You're just a one-hit wonder that got an extended amount of time to be present. You'll be gone tomorrow.
Let me let you know something.
No, hold on.
Okay,
let him talk. Just let him talk.
Hey, let me let you know something. Since we here.
Right. Tell us.
Okay. You know why people like me?
Because you're personable.
Right? Because you're my friend. Not just because of my personality.
Why?
But when it comes to music, I don't put out music often. But every time I did, I never miss.
That's a fact.
Right?
Yes, you did, because where's your album? Where's your album? Where's your new song? Besides, I'm in love with the Coco. Like I said, you've only been known for that year alone. You haven't put out any new music, bro.
So if this was Mortal Kombat, it would be Flawless Victory.
Oh, I mean, we wouldn't be. But if it was
fatality,
no, that's fine.
I'm not gonna try to play you because it would be.
Okay.
Girl, if it was a media game, baby, you would be in the dirt. Okay, don't play with her.
I'm trying to.
Oh, well, you guys are talking to my homie like that. You said it'll be what?
Because he want to talk about music. I don't make music,
nigga.
nigga.
If it was a what game?
You'd be in dirt if it was a media game.
If it was a media game?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Oh.
I done got into beef with niggas and it been bitches. But at the same time, look.
Josh better come on.
Look.
Pick one more thing that you guys can download, and then we're gonna call it.
Yeah.
Great. It's good.
I'm ready.
But listen, this is dope. If it's a media game, then who?
What you mean?
Who?
Are you a media company?
Who?
Can we go toe for toe?
Can we go toe for toe?
Can we go toe for toe?
Don't play with me.
Do you write stories?
Don't play with me.
Do you write stories?
Do you?
Do you write stories?
What do you do?
I write stories.
What do you do?
I write stories.
What's that jacket?
And before he gets into the nigger tree that I know he's going to get into, let me explain something. Don't you find it ironic these are the same people that talk about their accomplishments, and both of them are sitting under a so-called white man who started the podcast called 21 Jumper to explain how many accomplishments they made, but yet and still the nigger tree will take place under a so-called white man's panel. That if this was a so-called black panel, would this be more acceptable? It wouldn't. And I'm pretty sure people like 21 Jumper is having a good time hearing the nigger tree come from these type of people. But of course, this is low vibrational. Watch this.
What you mean, Sean
What's the shirt under you?
What you mean? It's fucking Pretty Little
What's
Thing.
the earrings that you got on?
What you mean?
What's the earrings that you got on?
I don't remember.
What's the shoes that you got on?
Oh,
respect me.
You in
Let me tell you something.
I respect you.
I'm on a whole nother level. Don't do
Okay.
that. Don't do that. Swear, this is not it. This is not junior high school.
Okay.
I'm in a big league.
Okay.
What you did was junior high school, because why did you have to mention the clothing brands that she had on? And again, this is the problem I usually see with the so-called African Americans and so-called black people of the Afro diaspora usually do within the Western Hemisphere. Your accomplishments is not measured by what type of clothing brand you have. Your accomplishments is weighed by what accomplishments you've made throughout your life and how closer you've been happy to your happiness. Mentioning things that's external means that you're operating from a low vibrational level, and people should stop that, regardless of any race and nationality you come from.
A big league.
No.
I'm in a big league. Let me let you know something. I'm in a big league.
Right.
Listen, let me say something.
Right.
I'm really rich. I'm not your rich.
Right.
But what you look at is rich.
Right. No.
You get what I'm saying? I'm in the big league.
Right.
Big league.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Don't play yourself.
No,
Not for no
I would
clout.
never play myself.
Not for no clout.
I would never play myself.
Not for no clout. You
You're
never
not about to do that.
never
Right.
in your life
You're not about to do it.
seen a nigga disrespect me? A nigga. Right? Have you?
No, never.
Have you?
Never.
Have you seen a man disrespect me? Have you?
Hell no.
Whether it's the streets or the internet.
There's plenty of times this dude has engaged in worthless beefs throughout his quote-unquote career as a one-hit wonder. Get the fuck out of here.
Have you seen a man disrespect me?
Never. No. Let him go.
It's a reason why.
He's
let
not
go.
disrespecting her.
It's the reason why.
Why?
Because at the end of the day, Yazzie, you don't want it to be some cool shit that we laughing about, and when I leave, somebody's on your ass.
Right.
You don't want to do that.
Right.
It's not that serious.
Right.
It's not that serious.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm trying to say to you? And whoever's watching, I'm the Joker.
Okay. That's what
I'm the
6ix9ine
Joker.
said. 6ix9ine
I'm
said
literally,
that
you know
too.
who the, no,
He said he the Joker of
I'm
hip-hop.
no. I'm gonna say who the Joker. No, not hip-hop, not hip-hop.
Who is it?
I'm the Joker in real life.
Right.
Who is
Right?
it?
I'm a sweetheart.
You are.
Who is
I will not
it?
touch you.
Right.
Somebody else.
You don't have to.
So
Who?
You got something to lose. I get it.
Don't do, so,
what did I do?
So say, don't do that.
And this is a thing that I don't get and I don't understand about what he just said. It's the talking about disrespect, but did you not understand that undertone statement he just made about how he's not going to touch you, he's not going to hurt you, but somebody else will? All because the woman is having a conversation with him and just threw low little jabs at him. Now, I get it. You want to defend yourself when you're disrespected, but I'm still learning and I'm still coming along my way not to succumb to a lot of these women's level. Because if you do, and you decide to argue with a woman, she's going to try her best to get as personal as she can with you. And again, I tell you right here that I'm learning it, that I am not a saint when it comes to that, because I start to understand the mindset of women. But when you engage in something like this, that is a possible threat, sir.
What did I do? You brought class into it. I never brought class into it.
No. You guys get too tough. I talk and I start laughing and we make jokes.
I'm gonna keep it gangster.
You guys get very serious.
Y'all was playing the other cards tonight.
So for the fact that you guys be very, very, very serious, I'm not going to take it serious because I know what you guys are not used to or not immune to.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But you guys don't want to be the people that when I leave here tonight and I got to walk home and I leave, whether I go to the studio or go home.
Right.
You don't want nobody following you home. Right.
Y'all don't think that's a threat? Like, analyze what he just, you don't think that's a threat though? All based off the conversation?
That's fair.
Would you?
That's fair.
Would you? I'm asking you.
No,
I'm not threatening you. I'm just saying, would you?
I'm saying no.
I'm saying, would you?
I said no.
And so that's why I say that I'm the Joker in real life. Because you know what? I smile.
Okay.
I have nothing to be mad about. I have everything to be happy about.
Right.
All right.
And I'm happy that you're happy.
But when I have a simple conversation with women, not bitches. When I have a conversation, wait.
And that's
Corvette.
And that's the end of the video. I didn't mean for this video to go skip to the next one, but I'm making the point that I find it very ironic. This is the conversations that we had, and this is why I tell people you should watch one of my videos that's called Beloved, This Is Your Pookie, because us as so-called black men are trying to change the paradigm of what it's like to be a so-called black man in America.
Why?
Tell me it's
And what we're really trying to do is make sure that we are not revered as gangsters, criminals, degenerates, and all these different things. Brothers like this could be defined as a Pookie or a Ray Ray. Doesn't matter the fact of the matter that his origin comes from a Latin country, quote unquote, or Central America, South America. The westernized man who engages in an argument with a female and sit up there and talk about what type of clothes she has really says the characteristics of that man. And a lot of men, a lot of people don't agree with this, but they should. You still have a lot of men that operate from the mindsets of children. Yes, they say they are men based off their age, but they are not men in spirit, and they are not men when it comes to their personas. So us as men, yes, we have to do a better job of what we do, how we interact with women who dare to come with little low jabs. It doesn't mean that you take it. You know, you might be able to just get your disses in a little bit, but the idea of this that I seen with this brother, it is disappointing to some type of degree, because it did seem like it was a threat being issued out towards that woman just because it was an innocent conversation. It seemed heated, and I don't know, because it seemed like he was serious, but at the same time he was joking, but trying to let the woman know he's not to be disrespected. So we'll see on that. Otherwise than that, please like and subscribe. Peace.